Na. Bassza meg. Próbáljuk meg újra akkor. Olyan keretek között, hogy... Okay. Let's try again. Let's try this again. Now, hopefully, without any technical issues. I will talk about this in a second, by the way. I will just redo the announcement. I'm really sorry about it. Delete message. Paste. Okay, I am losing my mind. I am struggling here with technical difficulties. Okay, now things should work. Welcome back, Linus. Why isn't the stream functioning? Video was removed by the uploader. Okay, whatever. Hello, welcome. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Eric. Welcome. I will talk about what happened and why I am having issues with YouTube right now. Hello, Raptor. Welcome. What's going on? Why is this not working properly? Hey, did you like my drawing, by the way? Yes, I really liked it. I think it was amazing. You did a good job with it, Linus. Except I still have long hair, so it's not the most accurate thing possible, but hey. It was good. Linus Tech Tips. Share, copy link. Okay, let's quickly edit message. I'm trying to share the live on YouTube, but like the whole thing, like the links do not work, so okay, now it works. Great. That means now I can go back to actually you know, Sonic, the Lord and Savior, the Sonic. So I can holy late stream Batman. Yeah, things came up work related and life related, so I can stream later now, but it's okay, it's okay. I based it off your model. Oh yeah, the old 3D model. But I did talk about this. Like, this is based on an older version of myself, quote unquote. Like, I made this back in the day when I still had short hair. So yeah. How's development going? Development is going great. I'm actually getting pretty close to finishing the Source 2 story demo. Okay, the game runs now pretty smoothly. So late, it's 12 AM. I am sorry about that, but hey. Sometimes the magician has to stay up late. So development is going pretty well, in my opinion. I might be able to finish the story demo by September. And I think that's pretty cool. Good. The new Romhack Jonas is Pokemon Source 2. Peeps first over your 3D models, so. Real. Okay, so the game seems to be running. It's just it has some issues on this level, I think, because I tested some other levels and it ran fine. I don't know what the issue is. I have some GPU related problems on my PC. Like sometimes the dedicated GPU is not functioning as intended, and the laptop starts using the integrated GPU. Which means that things are running much slower, so yeah. But I restarted my computer, so things should be better. Though this level, for some reason, still lags a bit on lower resolutions, so I don't know what's happening. It's probably Dolphin. But hey, I'm already used to Sonic games lagging, like the Genesis ones lagged on the emulator all the time, so. Put people first over my 3D models, so. Do they? Do they? I mean, I heard people first. Paul is firsting over my voice, I think, but I haven't heard people firsting over the 3D model per se. But I mean, I test some pretty attractive eye bags, I guess, or something. Oh shit. Come on. There we go. Ouch. Eye bags are indeed hot for some reason. Why is that though? Like so many people genuinely, like, when it comes to character designs, say that it's like attractive or something. I'm not sure if I see the appeal or not. Like, I don't know, just the eye bags themselves, I don't think they are necessarily attractive. They definitely do add character though. Okay, let's blast through the doors, and we are going to break Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog out. Yosh. As Eggman says. Okay, I don't think this is going to be an A rank. It is an A rank.
Know why I am the best.
GG's. And for some reason the retro achievements don't work again, but I will quickly fix that. Achievements, if I can do them. Meanwhile, I can't because I'm logged in apparently already. Okay, whatever. It doesn't. I don't think. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just continue on.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
Oh my god, it's Shadow the Hedgehog. Easy. Look guys, it's Shadow. He's the coolest. Maybe it's a father taking care of you despite... That didn't work. Despite them being worn out themselves. I mean, I don't know, because like, is the okay, wait, I'll have to collect my thoughts here, so... Like, are people imagining people with eye bags in that context, and is that why it's attractive? Because I never thought of that, to be honest, you know. But it could easily be. I just didn't exactly think of that. Oh my god, guys! It's going to be Rouge the Bat now. Paul, where the fuck? He's probably asleep, actually. Oh my god, it's Rouge the motherfucking Bat. With those crazy physics for 2001. Like, what the fuck were the designers thinking with the design? Okay, I think I will go to the other... Yep, here we go. Oh shit, there's one. That wasn't exactly the shard that... I don't think it's in here. It's not this one, but... Yeah, it's not this one. Oh, there we go. Let's go. This could be another A rank. Also, for some reason, the retro achievements don't work, but whatever. I don't care. Just happens, I guess. Though I feel like she would be pretty irresponsible mom. I could be wrong. I mean, to be fair, she does seem like the divine aunt type of character who's like she would be thrilled about kids, and I'm sure she would love kids, but she wouldn't like be the best like with the most responsible parental figure. Nurturing for sure, but definitely not like responsible in the actually good sense. Oh yeah, by the way, I think we can talk about this here. Is Sonic Adventure 2 the only Sonic game where you play as Dr. Eggman? I feel like it is. Like, there aren't really any other games where you specifically play as Eggman. Maybe with one of Eggman's mechs, but not Eggman himself, and I always thought that's pretty cool. I mean, technically speaking, you do kind of fight using Eggman in Sonic Advance 3 in that one final boss fight against Gamerl, or fuck, I died. But I don't think you actually play with Dr. Eggman anywhere else. Aside from like the Olympics or something, I don't know. Or you know, bone marrow. No copyright laws in the universe is going to stop me, says Sonic or something in a couple years. Which Eggman doesn't expect at all. He doesn't expect that he's going to say something so funny and so creative. Let's go. Oh shit. Hello Nando, welcome. Are we playing as Baldy now? Baldy McNose hair. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. I gotta keep on using that. Or whatever the fuck he said in Sonic Colors? Yeah, because in Lost World he already called Eggman Baldy McNose hair. Without any, like, prior context. Like, that's the closest we had to actual continuity between games. Like, Sonic using the same goofy nickname he gave Eggman in Colors. Absolute cinema, in my opinion. Keep getting notifications, which I will have to reply to, actually. Soon, so... But not yet. I'm still playing Peak Adventure 2. Okay, actually the Dark Story is not that peak because it has significantly less speed levels with Shadow compared to the Hero Story with a lot of Sonic levels, but still, I think it's pretty cool because it has Shadow. Shadow in his, well, not prime exactly. Like, this is definitely one of his strongest appearances, but definitely not his prime as a character. Like, I think some moments in Shadow the Hedgehog are stronger, but 06 is the absolute prime of Shadow's character, in my opinion. He's absolutely based in 06. Which we will play, by the way, sometime in the future. I don't know how or in what form, but we will. But maybe by the time I get to 06, the PC port that's being worked on actually releases. And then I can play some Peak for myself on PC. Just like with Unleash. Vytron, start you stream when? Actually, I don't know. That's a fucking earring? Damn. I don't know, because I don't have it on PC yet. Is it on sale actually now on Steam? Can someone if somebody can check while staying in the stream, I would appreciate that. So if I can get it on PC, maybe, because right now the only way I could play the game is by using a capture card from my Switch, which is not exactly a good method. Oh my god, guys, it's okay, so yeah, my best method of being the Switch with a capture card is not exactly a good and reliable method, partly because of the input lag and also like the technical limitations of like frame rates and shit, and also, you know, the Switch just running the worst. So if I can get it on PC and play it on PC, maybe. I already asked if like it has any mandatory like online features because of the my Switch one, but and the answer was no, so I could. It's not on sale right now. That's sad. I got the game from my friend's PC. Well, in that case, I don't know. I can maybe check around some, you know, other sites, you know, like G2A or whatever, and check for the license key. That's cheaper. I mean, technically, after I get my first paycheck, I will have a lot of money for, like, disposable money for random bullshit, but you know, I don't know what I will spend it on. It's not for sure that I'm spending it on, you know, random video games. E-rank for your answer. For saying no. Or for saying I don't know. Well, I never played Stardew Valley, actually. You know, I have it on my Switch, but I haven't played it yet. Like, it's kind of sad I haven't, but yeah. Or you can crack it. No, I won't. Like, it's not some big AAA company, you know. I mean, even then, it's questionable, but, you know. If it would be like a AAA game from Nintendo, you know, like the new Pokemon game, I would have no fucking problem with that. But hey, if it's an indie company, then I don't want to do it. Or if it's like a game that you can actually purchase, you know, in a reliable method. Like, it's not an old ROM, you know, retro game that you can't really get anymore. That's also a different story, but yeah. But yeah, cracking AAA games that are made by companies with questionable business practices. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying that it's a good practice. I'm just saying that I might do it. Neither Steam or GOG or GOG. Yeah, well, you can also like check the is there any deal site, because it lists sources that are all legit, you know, that are not just Steam and all that, you know. But yeah, I assume if it's not on sale on Steam, it won't really be on sale anywhere else. Oh yeah, speaking of sales, I actually seen a bundle for a humble bundle for 17 euros or bucks. Doesn't really matter. It's almost the same currency here because of the exchange rates. 17 bucks for the entire Devil May Cry series. Nice B rank. And I'm actually contemplating buying it because I do have access to the first 3 on my Switch One. But, you know, for 70 bucks, I could get like 4 and 5 as well, which I heard they are peak games. And I could also technically get the what was that? The reboot, like the DMC, Devil May Cry, with the weird designs. So yeah, I could get that as well, and I'm actually really contemplating buying that. Maybe I could even stream some of it, but I don't know how long the DMC games are, so maybe not. Depends on length.
Have to find that key first.
Oh god. Peak level incoming. Okay, it's not here. Who's this baddie? It's Rouge the Bat. And somewhere there should be like a place to get an upgrade for Rouge. I don't know where, but there should be a spot. Mommy Rouge. But at least she doesn't sound like Minnie Mouse or some bullshit like that, you know, that's something. My first game was cracked GTA Vice City. I actually don't know which was my first cracked video game, because, well, I had my fair share of games being obtained through legitimate means, but yeah, I don't know. It might have been Sonic Generations for PC after I got the console version of the game. So yeah, I did purchase the game once. But yeah, I might have cracked back in the day cracked the PC version of the game. Oh shit! I think I found one of the keys. Is it on one of the? Yeah, it's one. It's there. Cool. That sounds like a bad dream. Okay, so there is an upgrade somewhere on this level. I just don't know where. I don't remember. Oh god. Okay, whatever. I'll just keep running through the level. I will eventually bump into the keys. Yep, here we go. Already much better progress than with Knuckles on the same equivalent level. Camera. I also cracked all of the AC games because I'm not paying for all the old games. I mean, here's the thing, just because a game is old is not necessarily warranting, you know, cracking it. In my opinion, an old game should only be, like, pirated if it's, like, a game that's hard to obtain through legitimate means, like the Pokemon games, for example. Like, they never releasing those. Then I might say it's justified. Where the fuck is the key? Actually. Also, why is the camera freaking out? Okay, where the fuck is the key, guys? Because it's here somewhere. I just... Well, yeah, obviously that's also like a different circumstance. Like, you know, if the economy is kind of shitty, you know. Oh shit, it's here. If the economy is shitty and like money is tight in the country overall, then yeah, that's a different story. Also, wasn't there like a survey talking about the fact that India has like the highest amount of piracy across like all kinds of stuff? like, you know, platform, like sites and all that stuff. Or at least that's what I heard. And I assume that could be because of like we literally pirate everything, even the questionable stuff. Well, damn. Oh shit, there's the upgrade. Let's go. Yep, sounds about right. Well. So proud for all the fellow Indians.
It's gotta be close.
Somewhere around here. There we go. Well, this was definitely faster than the Daft Chamber from Knuckles, from the hero story, but it was still really fucking long.
Not too bad. I
Hey,
guess.
so quick question, is Peach and Rosalina related? I don't know. Ask Miyamoto about it. I just heard that there was like an early concept with Rosalina being like a child of Peach and Mario from like the future, or being like a relative to Peach or something, which is why Rosalina's design is so close to Peach's, if I remember correctly. Like that's
the space colony.
because yeah, they are looking similar,
Central control room
but
Shadow mentioned
I honestly don't know. The Indian YouTube tutorials do be helping. Oh yeah, those are goated for real. Like no matter what problem I have, there will be some Indian guy explaining it with like all the details necessary, and will save my life with it. Any tech related question I have, easily solves. Very based, very cool. Oh shit. Okay, one of these is supposed to go up. Yeah, this one. Those PCs are mostly pirated too. How can you pirate a PC though? Isn't that just theft? Like, you can't pirate a PC, dude. The best you can do is steal one. Unless you mean Windows being pirated. If you ignore the scam calls, we have absurd amounts of text beeps over here. I mean, to be fair, isn't that also the reason why there are a lot of like scam calls? Because, you know, people know tech stuff, so like they can kind of exploit the people who don't know tech stuff. Just an assumption, you know, like, bruh, I mean the OS. Oh, okay, you meant Windows. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, you know, pirating the operating system. I thought you mean like... Hello, Rescue Squad. Afternoon, Vytron in chat, heading in at work. Nice. Damn, I'm streaming so late. Rescue Squad says afternoon instead of good morning. Damn. Well, yeah, this is now a kind of late stream. But hey, we are already like halfway through the story, I think. Like, some dude do be stealing PCs from college before leaving. Oh, you mean like the school PCs that they provide, laptops like they provide? Honestly, if they don't, if they can manage not getting caught, hey, free PC. Obviously, I don't support theft. You know, I'm not saying you should do that always do that, but if they have the guts to do it and they don't get caught, props to them, I guess. It's 9 in India. Yeah, I know, it's pretty late there. I mean, it's also like 9 p.m. here, so it's also But due to, you know, school having a break and still not being at work, because I started August the 4th, I still have time to do shit like this at night, so... in the evening. I saw a guy stealing a fan in the last day of... what the fuck? Straight up a fan? Like, what the hell? Damn. I don't know. I personally, I wouldn't steal, like, I don't know. Not the type to do that. But that's also definitely common here in Hungary. Like, there are a lot of people who do that here as well. And to be fair, during some class trips, I also did things like that, but not like major thefts. Just, you know, so like we were in like a class trip in Slovakia, and the accommodation did not have toilet paper, and I didn't want to like spend my money on buying that at like the store when we were like going out to stores. So what I did instead is that whenever I was in like a public restroom during the day, because, you know, we were out, you know, I would go in the public restroom, and like if I could grab like a roll of toilet paper, I would just stash it in my bag and leave with it, so that I have toilet paper for the trip at the accommodation.
Piece of cake.
Nice B rank. Money's worth. I was like, what the fuck is a fan doing in his huge hub bag? Damn. I mean, as long as they are like not stealing an entire piece of furniture. Hey. Hey, what's that table doing in your bag, dude? Okay, another Eggman level. How the fuck you guys toilet paper, huh? What do you mean? Oh shit. Oh my god, lag. The fuck? Okay, Windows notification sounds coming in clutch. Okay, yeah, the game lags now because of all the objects, probably. How the fuck you guys use toilet paper? No, like, here's the thing, like, it's not that we used them away and that's why we didn't have any. The thing is, the accommodation did not have any, or like had very little, and like, you know, like these are not the, you know, the restrooms were not per room, but like they were like, you know, public. So I mean, not public, but like, you know, like there were the rooms, and then the entire class had to use the same set of toilets, you know, like a public restroom or something. And you know, if like there's only like 1 or 2 rolls for like an entire class, that's going to run out quickly, you know. So yeah, I had to take matters into my own hands. So that's why I like snatched one from like a public restroom from somewhere else. And then I kept that in our room, and I used that myself. So that was like my personal roll. That was more than enough for the entire thing. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Also, they break stuff a lot. Like our previous batch trashed our room before leaving. Staff didn't fix. Come on. What do you mean they trashed the room? Like, did they break windows or like break furniture or whatever? And I died. Thank you, game. Very cool. Yes, windows and lockers. Damn. Fuck you. What the fuck is this? Come on. Okay. Windows and lock. Well, luckily, in my university, we are not really, you know, it's not like the place where you like steal stuff and break things. Sometimes people mess up computers though. That happened a couple times, like during some classes where like we were in like the computer labs. Like we wanted to use a computer specifically. I wanted to sit down to one specifically, and like somebody installed some sort of like multiplication virus on the computer, so like no matter what you did, the computer always had the same wallpaper and like replaced every icon with the same image and like a copy of the same image. So yeah, sometimes things like that happen, but you know, nothing crazy. Also, sometimes people like breaking out electric outlets, but I think that's more like mistakes and like accidents rather than vandalization. So. Eggman struggling to jump, not surprised. I mean, Eggman is pretty. Oh shit, the achievements work again. I mean, here's the thing, Eggman is not necessarily that bad when it comes to fitness. He can outrun Sonic, so. My class was full of gang names and goodbye messages from girls and swear words from the boys. Damn. Damn. Your computer has a virus? Well. Am I going to get like a scam call now that my computer has a virus or something? Is that why you said that?
Eggman, you won't get away with this.
Hello, Tails. I'm not gonna lie, I miss those days. You mean school? Personally, I don't really miss school, you know, like high school and stuff. I don't know, I'm kinda happy I'm out of, you know, the whole school space. I mean, public school space, cause, you know, university is technically still a school, though it's like, not exactly the same. It's like college is very different from high school, you know, so like, I'm also tired of that. Like, I already want to get out of university as well, but you know, just saying, it's very different from high school, so it's bad for different reasons. A chance of getting a call from an Indian tech support is never zero. I actually never got one yet, but probably because Hungary is not really targeted by Indians, I guess, like the Indian scam callers. Probably because, you know, they use English, and Hungary is not a primarily English-speaking country, so, you know, that's probably the reason, but I don't know. That's just my assumption. Like, if I would get a scam call, you know, in English, I would be able to talk, you know, but like the average Hungarian, if you would call it the average Hungarian, they might not even understand what you're saying. So like, there's actually not really a point to do that here in Hungary. Though we have our own like scam call types, you know, like people pretending to be like grandsons and grandkids of old people, and then, you know, trying to scam money out of the old people. That does happen, sadly, quite a few times. Come on. Okay, there we go. They be looking for those innocent grandmas. Yeah, probably not tech-savvy people, so that they can easily scam them, you know? Because, you know, they would not necessarily know all the stuff about tech shit. Which makes sense, I guess. It's really shitty that they do that, but you know, it's a valid tactic. Like, that's probably they have their best chances there. Oh yeah, I also just remembered like that one video where like some guy is, yeah, that exactly. That I just wanted to reference that video. Like, no, ma'am, why did you do that? Why did you redeem it? You didn't have to do that. Oh my god, funny things. Actually, for that reason alone, it would be funny if I would get like a scam call from like someone. Like, I could straight up just do that. That would be, I think that would be mad funny. Okay, where is it? Oh. Okay, I don't know how you said that, so... Is there like a switch on this level? Lost my shit, it was so... Yeah, I think that was like the only scam call video that I watched and I thought was actually funny. Like poor dude got like he wanted to scam and he got scammed instead. That's just straight up karma. But hey, karma is a bitch sometimes. Okay, how do I turn on the yellow switches? Oh, I think it's... Is it this? No, it's not. Okay, I don't know where it is, so I will RNG for like a new location. Is that money? Yeah, it's money. Money is straight up flying around here. I mean, you know, we are in like what is this? Like a vault, like a national vault, I guess. You know, with money being like stored and shit. Like that's why Chaos Emeralds are also present. Oh shit, lag again. Okay, is it up there? Elon's vault. Okay, I think I know where it is. Bam. Man, I love it when the game lags. It's so cool. I don't know why the game lags actually. Like in the previous stream the game actually ran pretty well, and also Adventure 1 ran nicely.
It's all too easy for me.
Nice B rank. I could have done this on an A rank, but yeah, I guess the RNG was just not good, and I didn't know like how to open that one door, so oh well, it happens, I guess. And now it's boss time.
I can't believe I've come this far just to fail.
Nah, we got this. Flying dog. Heavy dog. Okay, and I think the working strat here is not definitely not this. Game is distracted by huges honkers. What the fuck are you talking about, man? There we go. Taking heavy damage from some bats. There we go. Easy.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
Nice, and I actually keep getting the achievements. Cool. So I guess I guess the achievements do work. It's just maybe I already got some of them, and so the game just doesn't hand them out again or whatever. Oh shit, yeah, also I just noticed we are playing as Peak again. I prefer the remix of this from Forces, by the way. Like, this is also cool. I really like the industrial EDME direction Shadow originally had, instead of like the straight up metal and rock that he went in towards later down the line. Okay. Imagine being a Sonic character in a universe who can turn into a bull. I mean, we might play a game sometime in the future who does exactly that. He doesn't, like, Silver doesn't turn into a bull. He just exists and uses telekinesis and also brings pizza. Because he's just some chill guy, you know? Okay, and now it's time for one of the few Shadow upgrades. Air shoes. They are air shoes. They are not rollerblades. One of the few Shadow upgrades we will get, aside from like I don't even think we'll get any more Shadow upgrades that are necessary to finish the game. Like, technically we could get the Flame Ring, but I think that's also, like, optional. So, yeah, this is probably, like, the only actual upgrade that we have to obtain to progress with the game. It's kind of weird considering, you know, Sonic gets so many upgrades that are also, like, necessary to get for finishing the game. But I guess it makes sense because Shadow was originally not meant to be playable in this game, and it's actually very visible that which characters were meant to be playable and which weren't from the get-go. Because of the upgrades. Like, I think the characters who were meant from the beginning to be playable, they have more upgrades than the ones who weren't. So Sonic has more upgrades, Eggman has more upgrades for some reason. Actually, it was Eggman instead of Tails who was meant to be playable. And I think Knuckles was the treasure hunting guy who was meant to be playable instead of Rouge. But yeah, I don't remember that exactly. I think I get why Silver has almost no screen time, broke and then turned into a bull. Nah, that's definitely not why. I mean, I would love Silver to actually get more screen time. I think it was a cool character. Also, now he's voiced by fucking Bryce Peppenbrook, so he's like voiced by Eren Yeager in English. And the Japanese voice actor for Silver is basically Jotaro, so yeah, I always thought it's funny. Okay, that's cool. I found you, faker!
You can't get away this time. There's only one real son.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Okay, thank you. I love it when, like, the game basically says that you are dead because you can't really, like, do anything because you're too far from the edge. Yeah, homing attacking is not, like, a good strat in these arenas. There we go. Eren Jotaro? Yeah. I don't know if the current voice... if Silver has the same voice actor in Japan still, but I assume he does because, you know, in Japan they actually respect voice actors and, you know, they usually have, like, lifelong roles instead of, you know, constantly changing the voice cast like in English. And yeah, in 06, it was the same voice actor who voiced Jotaro in JoJo's. In a Japanese dub, of course. But yeah, the Hungarian one, what the fuck am I even talking about? The English one is Bryce Peppenbrook, so... That's English Eren. Or Kirito, if you prefer that. It doesn't really matter. One of the characters. Okay, route 280. Nice.
I'm picking
We are
up
getting
some
close, by the way. You know, we are...
Wait for me!
Actually, here, there's actually one guy who does all the cartoon character voices. Here in Hungary, I don't know if it's like... I don't know about, like... We don't really have Hungarian dubs for things that I actually watch, so I don't know. But, you know, we also have, like, a couple voices who are, like, consistently across all the shows. Like, my favorite detail is the fact that, for example, Benson from the regular show and Kai from Lego Ninjago is voiced by the same guy here. Also, same goes for Anakin Skywalker and Jay from Lego Ninjago as well. Oh shit, slow down. There we go. Where's Tails? Can you help me find Tails? In this weirdly shaped car that's definitely not shaped like something that shouldn't be in a kid's game, even in 2001. Okay. Please end my suffering. I wanna play a Sonic game again, not some tech demo for various game styles on the Dreamcast. I like when they act voice acting to cartoons like Tom and Jerry and Zig and Shark are the ones that don't even need. Wait, in India they like actually give like full-on voice acting to Tom and Jerry? Cause like as far as I know, that show has like no dialogue. I mean, you know, the regular Tom and Jerry's don't really have dialogue. Unless it's like a movie or something with like characters and an actual plot. But like the regular episodes, they don't have dialogue. Like sometimes the housekeeper lady, or like, or is she like the owner? I don't know. Because she in the old ones there's like a lady with like a maid outfit. Yeah, and like sometimes she says some stuff, and maybe Tom and Jerry says like a one-liner or something in like every third or fourth episode, you know. And yeah, like there's cringe dialogue. Like what, they are chasing each other and then they are having like banter or whatever. Like how should I imagine that? Also, does it have like crazy editing like those soap operas, you know? Like the with those sound effects? I'm sorry if that was your rape. My apologies. Oh shit, that's a B rank. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. We are progressing neatly. It's been 54 minutes and we are already like, I don't know where we are actually in the plot. Not far from the end, actually. Damn. Oh my god. Is that Pumpkin Hill? Peak. Pumpkin Hill, but now it's edgy. Not crazy editing, just dialogues from hit movies and shit. What? Like Tom says, "I love you 3000" or something. And I am Iron Man, or like, but Tom casually says, "This is Sparta." No, this is Patrick. Shadow the cat. I love the achievement name. Damn, nice. I like it when the homing attack does not work, and it doesn't home in on the enemy, so I just get homing shots out of existence. Man, okay, I'm actually not going to take that path. I remember that's really janky, and like I died a million times when trying to do that, so I'm just going to play on the mostly from Hindi movies. Ah, okay. Then I won't be able to reference and make any references because I don't know Hindi movies. Not really into the Bollywood scene of movie making. I mean, okay, to be fair, I'm not even into the Hollywood scene. Like I don't know what the last movie was that I watched. Like aside from Sonic 3, like what movie I watched genuinely out of interest. Because the Minecraft movie doesn't count. I watched that, but I didn't watch it in the movies, you know? And also, the Minecraft movie was fucking atrocious, so like, that's not even a movie that should be talked about among quality films. Okay. There we go.
Here we go.
And now we did it. We saved the city. Bollywood South Indian movies are basically anime logic live action. Oh, I might have seen some like out of context clips from like something like that, so I might know what you're talking about actually. I don't know what movie it was, but yeah, that had some cheesy shit, like anime level stuff. But you know, since it's not animated, it's kind of weird, you know? Like, in animation, it gets a pass with all the, like, the crazy dialogue and shit. Okay, it's boss time. Okay, I died. Cool. How do you avoid this? How the fuck do you avoid this? Genuinely. Damn, it's only us talking. It's like we are on a date or something. Oh my god, me and Linus on a date? Yeah, I mean, hey, it's late at night, Discordy date. Hey, it's late at night, you know, not many people have the time to chime in and watch the stream, so, you know, it's a quiet one. Even though, like, this stream will have one of the hypest moments, you know, because of Live and Learn, so they are missing out for sure. There we go. Discord. Live and learn, baby. We are not far from that, actually. Like, we have a couple more levels in this story. I think we have Cosmic Wall with Eggman. We have Mad Space with Rouge. We have Final Chase with Shadow, and also, like, one boss for each, like character boss for each character, and I think that's it. And then it's Cannon Score, and then final Biolizard and the Final Hazard. It's their loss indeed. They can't listen to my glorious voice, and also like the peak soundtracks that are in this game. Okay, where's the rocket I can actually use? There is one. How can I jump onto it? That's the question. I think there's one upgrade here as well. Yep, one upgrade here. The iron boots. Now she can step on us. Very freaky. And rouge on my screen. Well, that's just a total victory for you, I guess. How do I turn on this rocket thing again? Wait, I might know actually what to do. Okay, let's break away from the planets. Okay, I can't actually. Okay. Please, please, let me reach braking velocity. No. Okay, where do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, this level is... they made her boob jiggle. How did I... Oh, wait, you didn't? But I've been constantly referencing the fact that, like, her model has some interesting physics for, like, a kid's game, you know? I even talked about the fact, like, they have been downscaling Rouge's quote-unquote furry-bait design elements, you know? And, like, a lot of people have been mad about that. Personally, I don't give a shit, but yeah, a lot of people, I've seen people being mad about this. And yeah, compared to what we have now and what this game has, like, yeah, it's crazy. There's some actual jiggle physics on Rouge's fucking model. For some reason. Okay, where's the first... we need to find Chaos Emeralds. Could it be on one of these islands, actually? I don't think so. Okay. I didn't intend for that to happen, but this might be for the better, actually. This way I might actually be able to get some emerald shards. People will find any reason to get mad about. Exactly. I mean, you can guess which platform was it where I've seen people getting mad about this. I'm pretty sure you will guess it for the first time. Oh shit. Let's go. Easy. Ah yes, Bluebird. Yeah, like Twitter is genuinely cancer. The good thing is I don't really like use it to actually talk about things. Like sometimes I comment under things, you know, and like nowadays I actually give voice to my Pokemon related opinions. Because, yeah, I'm just simply because I'm really not happy with how Pokemon is nowadays. But, like, aside from that, I don't really chime in any conversations, simply because, like, it's absolute cancer. But, yeah, just seeing all the discourse and people getting mad about pretty much anything is really funny, in my opinion. Please. Oh shit. Let's go. Okay, we are actually... Are we going to finish this level quickly? Oh shit. Man, I love the jank in this level. The stage looks really cool. I love space, but yeah, this stage is pretty neat in my opinion. Pretty cool looking. actually. Let's try. Am I at escape velocity? No, I'm not. I am. Let's go. It's not where I want it to go, actually. Game.
It's gonna be close.
There we go.
I got it.
So yeah, this stage looks pretty cool, and it's almost like a precursor to Super Mario Galaxy with all like the planetoids and like the planet globe gravity mechanics. Shit, that's an A rank. That's cool.
Perfect, like me.
But yeah, the stage is really janky, and it's really like it's way too big for a treasure hunting stage. But at least we are done with that for now. One of my friends has been on Twitter for some time, and my God, Shinji chair. Yeah, I really like. Man, if like one of my friends actually got banned from Twitter, though that's because he actually like chimed in on conversations that were not necessarily the most appropriate, you know, not the most child friendly. I mean,
Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me.
you know, getting in like controversial topics about some football players. So. But yeah, Twitter is absolute. But hey, at least now it has Grok. You can like ask Grok about shit, you know? Your very own AI assistant who's definitely not just Gunnar Slop. Oh shit. Please ring.
Now witness my power.
Now witness my power. Where the fuck are you, Knuckles? I can't witness your power if you're not on my screen.
Take this.
Damn. That was power. I ship Knuckles and Rouge. Same. I think they are a really neat pair. And you know, their interactions are always like really cool. Like it's full of character, like their banter and stuff. I always find it fun. Too bad because of the state of the Sonic franchise, we barely see any of the other like side characters actually interacting with each other. And let's not even get into the fact that they don't even act like how they should, you know, let alone interact with each other the way they should. Well, yeah, the Sonic franchise has its problems, but hey. We have the old games we can play for eternity, I guess, you know. Mega Man fans have been doing that for eternity now, and they are doing well. I am doing well. I'm totally sane in the head. I'm all good. I totally don't want a new Mega Man Star Force game, or like a new ZX game or anything. That's definitely not something I've been wishing for forever. Okay, I will like speedrun this level because this one is like a really long one for no reason aside from the fact that oh, Mega Man. Yeah. Like like the thing is, being a fan of either the ZX games or the Star Force games or even the Legends games, you are destined for mental insanity, because you are never getting a new game. You have to keep replaying those few games that you got. Like shit, Mega Man Star Force is like probably the best JRPG series I ever played. No joke. It's just so good. The Zero games are also really good, but at least those are finished. Like those start at a point and then conclude. So, you know, nothing to complain about there. ZX, however, that shit just pisses me off. Like, we were supposed to get a third one, and we did not. Because, I don't know. It didn't sell enough, I guess. shit. Nintendo is making another kids mobile game at the moment. They are too busy caring about their franchises that they actually, I am happy that they care about, you know, but still, why are they not caring about the franchises I want them to care about? Where's my Mega Man? Donkey Kong's cool and all, I really like that game, it's probably one of the best Nintendo games I played so far in my life, but still, where's Mega Man? Yeah. Hey, at least they are making, like, you know, they care about, you know, more, well, I wouldn't say obscure franchises, but franchises that got less love in the past years, like Donkey Kong and Kirby. Also Metroid, like, Metroid's been pretty silent since, I don't know. Like, you know, like, the franchise was pretty much revived, if I remember correctly, like, with Dread, it was kind of revived, because until Metroid Dread, I think there weren't really any big games in the recent times. But I could be wrong, actually. Why is this level so fucking long? Okay, I mean, to be fair, if you speedrun it, then it's not really that long. Like, I'm not really going... I realize I don't want to go for, like, an actual rank now, so... No, I don't really care. I'm just gonna run through the level to get to the end. Oh yeah, speaking of Nintendo, I will have to play the Nintendo exclusives eventually. Like Sonic Lost shit and Sonic Boom Rise of shit. And also Sonic Colors. I guess. I'm not like looking forward to that era, to be honest. Like, I like Sonic games. I'm not the one to bitch about Sonic releases all the time, but those games were really not my favorite, so... So those might actually have the same energy as the big story in the Adventure Long games, because I might actually have some crush outs there about things that I actually care about. Now that I think about it, the majority of this franchise is built on nostalgia. Actually, not really. But I guess I can talk about that. So, the biggest problem with the Sonic franchise at the moment is, yeah, that it's heavily reliant on nostalgia. However, this has not always been the case. Up until like 2000 and actually until Generations. This franchise actually tried doing new things, you know, like new games, new stories, all that shit. Now the problem came when, you know, sales weren't, I mean, the sales were okay, but like, you know, reviewers said things about the franchise and they didn't like the games because like they are too cringe and too edgy and whatever, and then, you know, they started working on more kid-friendly games like Colors, and that started to work out for the franchise. And then they made Generations, which was really well received, you know, but like that was completely built on old levels, and Sega made the conclusion that the reason why Generations worked so well was not because of, you know, the game actually playing well and being polished, but because it was definitely because of classic Sonic and the old levels. Definitely not because it's like a well-designed game. And so Sega made a conclusion that that's what they should do, and this is why most of the 2010s and early 2020s were heavily reliant on nostalgia. Because they made a conclusion that that must be the thing that works. Well, hint, not really. It's just that that was what was good at the moment in the franchise, aside from after all that shit that happened in the 2000s. So yeah, it's partly the fanbase to blame actually for this nostalgia situation with the Sonic games. So personally, I always liked the 2000s, so I really wish Sonic will once return back to that state. I mean, okay, more consistently quality games, of course, not like the ones in the 2000s, but I want Sonic to be cool again, you know, and like have actual unique and cool ideas, like back in the day. Like in the 2010s and early 2020s, I couldn't even imagine a fucking Sonic Riders game releasing again. I still can, but with like racing crossworlds, that might actually change. Okay, there we go. Fucking 8 minutes. This level is fucking long. Holy shit. Okay, water break.
Now you know why I am the best.
How in the flying fuck did I get an A rank on this? I intentionally didn't care about anything in this level because I know it's long and I wanted to get through it quickly. Oh well. Arc Research Lab, Cannon Countdown, 33 minutes. I think it's the Tails fight now. Any year before 2020 was great, to be honest. After that, nothing really feels the same. I agree. It feels like we live in a completely different timeline now. Though, to be honest, I think that's because, you know, the whole COVID pandemic hit. And our sense of time really got warped. You know, like it happened at a time when I was like in high school and like, you know, I was just trying to live my life and we couldn't because we were closed in, and because of this I think a lot of people suffered from some kind of social trauma, like generational trauma. And also like, I don't, like, shit, 5 years passed since 2020, since the pandemic, and I don't feel like 5 years have passed. I still feel like I'm fucking 18 or something. Like, I feel like I'm in, like, I should be in high school or something, and then I'm finishing college soon. Like, what the fuck is happening, guys? World War III might actually break out, and I might actually have to, like, go and fight in the fucking war and die. But, yeah, it's crazy. There we go. Hello, Euphoria, welcome. I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and specifically, I'm playing the Dark Story now. And also the finale. And I'm also soon done with the final story. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's final level time, it's final chase time. So we might actually finish in like an hour and, I don't know, 40-ish minutes, because, you know, there's not much left of the game. But it's like the most epic part of the game, so, you know, it's not a problem. Oh shit, I missed the checkpoint. Oh well. I can play this game, so it's no problem. Live and learn. Live and learn indeed. Sonic 3 core. I like it in Adventure 2 better though. Where did all that time go? Once we hit 30, it's gonna be even worse. Yeah, exactly. Like shit, like, okay, now it's still okay, like, this warped sense of time is still okay, but like, once I'm in 30, it will have to sink in that life is going forward and shit. Unless, you know, if we make it to 30, then, you know, because if the world goes to shit and we are all sent to the front lines, who knows, like, who knows what happens. Okay, actually, I'm not going to fearmonger. It's not like surefire. It's not like a sure thing that we are going to war, you know. But a lot of people like to like go on about, oh shit, I died. A lot of people likes to go on about that, you know. Man, I like this direction for Shadow's music so much more than the heavy rock metal thing he has. I still like those. I like those genres, but this had so much character. It was so unique to Shadow. I really liked it. Damn. Man, I like it. I like this when the game is being like unpredictable and like unengageable. Okay. Thank you. I will not press anything. I will just wait until the auto sections end, and then I will just continue. I have no idea how Gen Z is gonna do in the front lines. Here's the thing, we won't do anything in the front lines. Like, people will either just refuse to go and go to jail instead, which is is really funny to me. Like, I have seen so many videos where like people like parody this. Like, Gen Z, if drafting starts and they just don't go, they just pick fucking prison over it. And honestly, I'm all for it. I would also just go to prison instead of, you know, going to war. But like, I don't know how. Oh shit, upgrade. I don't know how much we would do in the front lines. Like, it would be so goofy, to be honest. Like, speaking in Fortnite terms and shit, like all the random meta jokes it would like pull. It would be hilarious, to be honest. I don't want to know what it would be like though. I genuinely don't. Like, I really don't want like things to happen like that, you know. Game fart, indeed. Sometimes the game just... Okay, thank you. The game just decides to not work. It happens. This is Sonic Adventure 2. It just happens sometimes. And then you can just do this and skip all the... You can just do this and skip all the sections. Recently finished Pokemon Odyssey. Nice. And what did you think about it? Did you like it? Oh shit, you can just choose prison? Okay, I don't know if you can. I don't know about the specific countries, because these videos were like mostly from like the US. But I'm pretty sure you, at least in the US, you can just choose to go to prison. Unless they like force you to the front lines, which I don't think they can legally do. Anyway, so how was Pokemon Odyssey? Did you like it? I think it's a really cool Romhack. I really liked it personally. I was actually part of the testing team, so I had my fair share of Pokemon Odyssey experiences. I love it, one of my favorite Romhacks, but I have a question. Why was Asher in there? Because I'm cool with I'm cool with Paco. We are friends of sorts, developer colleague friends, and he had this idea. It was actually he seeked me out about this. Like, he had this idea to have like a little collab between the two, like Source 2 and Odyssey. Oh shit! I guess I might have spoiled something here. Whatever. And yeah, I said for sure we can do that. That would be cool. I think Odyssey is pretty cool and it would be pretty neat. So yeah, we just had a little collaboration there. There's not much lore put behind it, you know. At least I didn't really think much, you know. The only thing I told Paco is that due to like you know, timeline shit, I don't think he can like appear in person in Tarrega, so we had to make up something. So he astral projected himself there or something. I might put something in Source 2. to attempt explaining it or something. I don't know. But don't think too deeply about it. It's just a simple collab, actually. Damn.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
I guess I'm not at full power here. I love Latina, Sonic. I gotta go to Mexico. Give me your passport. Now. Okay. And it's Dark Story final boss time. Which is definitely not just the same fight we had against Shadow in the previous screen. Use your chaos control. I always thought it's funny, like he says, I'll use your chaos control. The moon doesn't shine. Hello SBG, welcome. Finally finished those uploads. Nice. I will check them out if I will have the time. It's the speedruns, right? And I made it to the final showdown too. Yes, exactly. Considering, also you made it to the final finale as well, because I'm doing the final story in this stream as well. After the Dark Story, we are going straight to the Cannon Score and Biohazard and Final Hazard. That was not smart. There we go. Shadow likes Latinas, but do Latinas like Shadow? Come on. There we go.
I failed. I told you.
Also, I keep forgetting that Sonic can use Chaos Control with 1 Emerald. I mean, so does Shadow, like... Or did you mean, like, fake Emerald? Because Shadow also uses 1 Chaos Emerald for Chaos Controls. I think the only specific thing where, like, you need more Chaos Emeralds... I'm actually going to speed through the credits. So, like, you know, the only spot where you needed more Chaos Emeralds is when they did the time travel shit in 06, you know, because they needed 2. But aside from that, you know, you only need 1 Chaos Emerald, so... That by itself is not surprising. The fake Emerald, though, that's funky, that he can just do... Sonic can just do that, because his fucking build different. Where's the damn 4th Chaos Emerald? I wonder how that's possible, though. I mean, for Shadow it makes sense, because his body has unlimited Chaos Energy, but Sonic is in his base form, and the Emerald is fake, too. Yeah, I mean, the more questionable part is the fake Emerald. Throw it all away. So, but, like, I think the reason why Sonic can use Chaos Control and, like, Chaos Energy in general is because he can just use them to channel the positive energy in general. You know, like, not every character can just go super, like Sonic and Shadow can. So I think Sonic does have some Chaos energy manipulating capabilities, much like Shadow. I mean, you know, it's even theorized that, you know, that, like, Shadow was built based on Super Sonic, you know, based on the Angel Island murals. And, like, also the fact that there's, like, one line here in Adventure 2 in the final boss, I think, which we might actually be able to hear. Where Shadow says that he thinks that Sonic might actually be the ultimate life form, which would make sense because Sonic is fucking crazy in like the franchise. Like, he's basically the problem solver of everything here, unless you read the Metal Virus saga, that is. So honestly, I'm not surprised that Sonic can use Chaos Control. It perfectly makes sense that he can. Then again, Sonic, since Sonic 1 has had ties with a lot of Chaos Energy, so that's probably where the energy to use it comes from. Also, yeah, maybe it's just, you know, the constant interaction with Chaos Emeralds, you know, since day 1. So, like, he kind of just learned to do it, like, because he's built different. That's also, like, an entirely possible solution. But I like the fact that he's just this crazy force of nature who's, like, also kind of like the ultimate life form.
This is
I have come to make an announcement. Oh no, wait, this is not the same cutscene. We actually skipped it. Technically they all can though. Remember Tickle said power enriched by heart. Oh yeah, they did say that. But I mean, we don't really see anyone else really using it officially. Like, yeah, Silver also gets involved, and then, you know, Tails and Knuckles get involved in Heroes. I don't consider the super forms in 3 like really canon, because they never, nobody else really does. They don't really do it anywhere else. Technically, Trip has like a unique form, so maybe Trip is also tied to it. But like, it's also crazy to think that Adventure 2's backstory takes place before Sonic 3. I will say something even crazier. The backstory takes place before any of the Sonic games were taking place. Like, even before Sonic 1. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that, you know, all the Sonic 3 lore that was in Sonic 3, you know, the Angel Island murals and shit that are relevant here, yeah, all that takes place before Knuckles even was born, probably. And those murals were already present, so that's crazy. Please. Wow, it takes place before all of them. I mean, you know, the lore is specifically that, you know, Shadow was made 50 years ago, with the Shadow the Hedgehog lore included, but I will not get into that now because I will play that game. So, and 50 years ago, Gerald Robotnik made Shadow. Then the project was shut down by the government, and then he was captured and sealed away. And, you know, all that happened 50 years before Sonic Adventure 2's present-day plot. And, you know, 50 years ago is a long-ass time, so I'm pretty sure it happens before Sonic 1, considering that, you know, I'm pretty sure Sonic 1 didn't take place 50 years ago. That means Gerald already saw the murals of Sonic fight his grandson, and he based Shadow... Yes, exactly. And that was already like a very popular theory in the fanbase, but I think Shadow Generations kinda confirms that being the case. Like, he was there on Angel Island. And also, you know, the fact that he actually built a mural here in the Space Colony arc, you know, based on the Angel Island murals. Or Mystic Ruins or whatever, so... So yeah, Sonic Adventure 2's backstory takes place long before anything happening in this franchise. And I think that's crazy. Technically, the only other game that has lore way before all that is Shadow the Hedgehog because of the 50 years plot. And also Sonic Frontiers because of the Ancients, you know, and some of, like, the big background stuff. Someone hasn't seen the movies yet, but Linus, this is also like, this is game lore, like, it's the exact same in the games. But I mean, the movies also follow this exact same, same thing, like, Shadow was, like, there's the present day in the movies, and Shadow was also made 50 years prior to the first movie's plot. And then, you know, Shadow got captured and sealed, and then 50 years passed, and that's when he woke up. The only difference is that the 50 years ago in Sonic 3, the movie Sonic 3 meant the 1970s, and in Sonic Adventure 2, the 50 years ago meant sometime in the 50s. I died. Well, oh yeah, there's also Sonic, there's also Sonic 06, but I think Sonic 06's plot takes place about 10 or 15, I think it's 15 years before the game events. which also takes place way before Sonic 1 in my opinion, because I don't think 15 years passed between Sonic 1 and Sonic 06. So yeah, even Sonic 06's time travel shit is way before, you know, all that stuff. Sorry, I gotta log in. I don't know how far back Sonic went in CD, but we know Shadow went back in time to seal the Iblis trigger, and Sonic and Elise went back to its creation. Yeah, Shadow went back with Silver to, yeah, I think 15 years or 10 years ago or something like that, to seal Iblis and Nephilis. In Sonic CD, I think it's not that far back, because, you know, you go back in the levels and, like, the robots and the generators are already present. So, yeah, I don't think it's that far back, you know, I think it's just maybe a couple weeks or months before, you know, Sonic CD actually kind of happens. But that's my assumption. Obviously, there's no like clear timeline on Sonic CD, but yeah, it's probably not that that far back in the past. It's probably just around the time Eggman appeared on Little Planet, which is probably around the time the opening cutscene takes place in Sonic CD. Okay, how do we do this? Oh yeah, I gotta climb the towers first. And yeah, the Iblis creation, honestly, that's probably like before the universe was like created or whatever, but like, that's like also very abstract, so I don't know how that is. Okay, I like that the camera turns towards where I actually have to go. That's cool of the game. Ah, I can't fit through. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Shit. Man, the Sonic timeline is just as crazy as the Zelda one. Yeah, it's pretty bonkers, though. To be fair, Sonic's lore is slightly less complicated. I mean, not the lore necessarily, but the timeline is definitely less complex, because there isn't really a whole lot of like timeline shit. Like in the Zelda series, I think there's like a main timeline where like things start off, and then basically when Ocarina of Time takes place, I think there's like a timeline split there where the series either goes off to like the Wind Waker and or, you know, like Majora's Mask or something like that. I think it's like that. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I quote unquote studied the Zelda timeline. And I think in Sonic's case, the most complicated thing is like the minimal time travel shit that takes place. So for example, the Sonic Mania and Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces bullshit that happens. But otherwise, the timeline of the games is actually pretty simple. From Sonic 1 until Sonic 06 at least. Okay. And this one is so much easier with Knuckles having the breathing necklace. This would be almost impossible without it. Okay, not impossible, but like really, really difficult. Please, let's go. Am I supposed to be here actually? I might... Yeah, that is a... I might actually... I might have actually messed this up and I'm not even supposed to be here. Yeah, I think this is not where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, Zelda is more complicated. It has a steady timeline until Ocarina of Time, when it introduced the free split timeline, bad timeline, good timeline, and the current. Isn't it like, so like, yeah, there's one with Wind Waker, which is like the good timeline, I think. Then there's the Majora's Mask timeline. Okay, I don't know actually which game comes after which, but like that, and then, you know, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are so far off that it doesn't really matter which timeline it continues from. Or at least that's what I heard. Okay, is there a stop? Piss tank? What? Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, yeah, Wind Waker is the good timeline where he killed Ganon. And is that the Majora's Mask one, or I think Twilight Princess is the one where he failed, right? That also takes place in that one. Unless that takes place. No, actually, I have no idea. It's been a while since I have seen that. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be here. I'm just dumb. Takes place after Majora's Mask. Okay, I see. Okay, where the fuck is the switch? Am I dumb? Or what the fuck is happening? Okay. Oh wait, I might... The Link of that game died in battle, but we see him in Twilight Princess and he teaches his skills to the new Link. Wait, so... Wait, because I know, like, the characters reincarnate a lot and shit, but, like... Okay, what do I do here, actually? Because I genuinely, I have no idea. Because down there it doesn't work, because... Is there a switch I'm supposed to press somewhere? Because... Poor Mo Chao. It's like, I know Link reincarnates in like all the games and shit. Like, they are different entities, but like the Link from Ocarina of Time is actually present in I think I can't, yeah. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Because... From Toon... Fuck. Phantom Glass takes place after Wind Waker. Yeah, yeah, that's because like they use the same art style, so like it's kind of like they wanted to make a series with that. Okay, am I supposed to be here, by the way? Guys, somebody who remembers this part or something, help me, because I genuinely don't know. Because, like, there's supposed to be a switch somewhere, right? Or, I don't know. Okay, actually, I'm going to look this up, because this is getting dumb. Cannon, score, Knuckles. I forget. Let's go. YouTube ad playing. This song might have some copyright issues, but I don't care. It was playing in the ad. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay, got it. I looked it up. I got it. You're on your own, brother. No deep Sonic enjoyers who are knowing every single pixel of this game. How unfortunate. It's okay, I got this. I looked up one tiny bit on YouTube, so now I know I am supposed to go up here. But this is dumb, because these lasers are the same that are underwater, and they don't stop. The ones underwater don't stop. Like, you have to turn those off. This is dumb, by the way. This is bad game design, I'm sorry. But at least now we can actually progress. That's cool. Anyway, so yeah, Link from Ocarina of Time is the skeleton soldier who teaches Link in Twilight. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's really cool, actually. I really gotta play Twilight Princess. And I really gotta play all the older Zelda games. Right now I started playing Ocarina of Time, and I really like it. I think it's really cool, but you know, obviously it's an old one, but I enjoy it a whole lot, so I will probably play the games through it. The order I think doesn't really matter, aside from a few ones, like, you know, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And then I guess Twilight Princess, but aside from that, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Same, going back to play Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I also want to play the really old Zeldas, like the first Zelda. I actually started playing it, but like the thing is, I actually need a guy to play it. Like, shit, it's such an old game, and it's designed with such old principles. It's really difficult to play that game, actually. Okay, it's Sonic time. Time for some peak gameplay before we do. Thank you for guiding me into the thing. Just use Zelda dungeon, works for me. Is that like a guide for... like the things? Because I did start looking things up, and that's how I got like some of the necessary quote-unquote upgrades, you know, like the hearts and shit. There we go. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the theories, like, so these are very obviously based on the Angel Island murals, you know, like the Mystic Ruins that are on Angel Island, I think. Okay, those might not actually be, like, the jungle part, in the jungle, the ruins, and yeah, this is the exact same thing. It looks really cool. And then, here we go, we are in the Bio-Lizard room. Oh yeah, by the way, the thing we were swimming in is actually the Bio-Lizard's, like, life support fluid, or piss, or whatever, so that might actually be the piss tank. Do you think Sonic is actually smart enough to figure out half of the things he does? I'm sure he's doing good enough in the head to know that what he's doing. I mean, in Sonic Unleashed, he says, "Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you play nice, I wouldn't have to break all your toys." So he does know that he's, like, breaking Eggman's private property. Do you think... how the heck did Gerald go from giant lizard to a hedgehog? Actually, I have a really good reason. I mean, not I do, the Sonic series does. So, I think the reason why it was originally a lizard is because lizards have, like, limb regrowing capabilities. You know, you cut down its tail, it grows back. So Gerald started with something that can do crazy shit, you know, like crazy healing properties for the ultimate life form. Now, the only problem is, you know, it got really big, like, he fucked up. And then, you know, then it was considered a failure, you know, like, he realized, oh shit, I can't make the ultimate life form, I suck. And then Black Doom pulled up in Shadow, that is shown in Shadow the Hedgehog, and he made the deal with Gerald for the Chaos Emeralds. And then Black Doom gave some DNA to Gerald, and that's how he created Shadow. Also, I think the whole Angel Island mural visit took place after. Shit. So I think the Angel Island visit took place after he messed up with the Bio-Lizard originally. Fucking hell. I'm way too close for the attack to get the attack patterns. So yeah, that's my idea on this. And you know, this is why, you know, like, because he realized, oh, he saw the murals and was like, oh shit, that must be some ultimate ass life form, and then it must be a hedgehog, and then that's how he got the framework, and then he got the Black Doom DNA, and thank you. Please ring. They would be suspicious of Jerry's intentions if they saw this, which is why they raided the lab. Yeah, I think the government knew about the Black Doom Pact, by the way. Because I think they even approved of that, and then, you know, they just realized that, oh shit, okay, this ultimate life force thing isn't exactly just some medical bullshit. Like, Shadow is actually a capable sentient being who's like a potential danger to humanity. Especially with his alien origins, you know, and Black Doom, and that's why, like, they decide to raid the place and shut the project down. Please, 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 fuck. Anyway, okay. Yeah, by the way, once we get to Shadow the Hedgehog, a lot of this lore will actually be cleared up. I see that's why, you know, 6 Metaphylax told Shadow that eventually humanity would betray him. Kinda. Like, the betrayal he talks about is actually, like, a theoretical future. Like, I don't think that actually would have happened. Because, like, that's more like Methyl is trying to manipulate Shadow to get on his side, you know, because he thinks he can pull up Black Doom and convince him that he has to fight against humanity. So yeah, that lockup doesn't happen, doesn't talk about the, you know, that he doesn't talk about the 50 years ago ceiling, like, at the gun raid. Oh, shit. Though, I don't remember exactly, he might actually be locked up in the quote-unquote alternate future where Crisis City happens. I don't remember, though. Because it's been a while since I played 06, and I don't know if information about that is disclosed in the game. Oh wait, it is actually, because I think Omega talks about this. Like, he says that it would be him who does that in the alternate future, which gets erased at the end of 06. So yeah, that eventually does happen. But yeah, that's like an alternate future that's non-canon, so... Though that actually brings up the question, and now I wonder, now that you mentioned this, how does Mephiles know this, actually? How does Mephiles know that Shadow is... Well, I mean, okay, he's like part of like a god, you know? Like, he's the time part of Solaris, I mean, not the time part, but like the demonic part of Solaris, not the flaming part. And he's like a god of time. Shit, ring, please! Fuck, ring! Give me ring. So yeah, still, even though, okay, like Mephiles is a god, cool, but how? Okay, I'm going to die. I love this boss because it's like so unpredictable. Like you can do this on the first try or spend a million years doing it. Like there's no in between. Man, Shadow and Knuckles have to be the saddest Sonic characters in the franchise. They're literally paying the price because of their loved ones' greed and issues. Yeah. They literally pay the price for like being once cut out to do great things by the wrong people. Like, you know, like, Gerald intended Shadow to be this ultimate life form and shit. And also, like, Maria wanted him to do great things, but she died. And then Knuckles was tasked with protecting the Master Emerald by people who were, like, basically warmongering lunatics, so... So yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. Shit. Shit. Please, please, let me... Okay. Windows notification again. I love it when it happens. I love that my antivirus just sends me random notifications that it has expired. I don't give a fuck that it has expired, because it actually not expired. It just works differently. Oh, and there's silver too. Yeah, from the alternate future, that's like completely fucked up. How do you avoid these things? Come on. Okay, one more rail grind. Dude has the same backstory as Trunks, growing up in a world that is under chaos 24/7 due to Iblis. Yeah, and then he's basically tasked with going back to the past and like fix it. But like, yeah, Silver is like given false information about that. Like he's told that, oh yeah, it was absolutely Sonic's scroll, definitely not mine. I'm definitely not part of the same god that actually does that. Okay, let's go. Please, for fuck's sake, please. Okay, good. I'm getting a bit stressed about this fight because the problem with this fight is that it's fucking long. Like, and I don't want to do like save states and shit. So like, yeah. Like, why is this fight low-key harder than Final Hazard? Like, so how's that? How was that a hit? Also, how was that a hit? Okay, one more hit, and I think there's no face here. Yeah. Please, no, please. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Easy.
Get out.
Okay.
Ugly prototype.
Oh god. Okay, it's final boss time, by the way. It's time to live and learn, guys. Epic finale time. And we are watching this cutscene. Because this is fucking cool. Back in 2001, people were crazy. This was crazy. Especially this animation. Man, this looks so weird. But this cutscene is really cool. Also, why did the lizard sound like a leopard? Actually, fun fact, it's Sonic's voice actor, Ryan Drummond, like shouting and screaming, and then there are a million voice modulators and filters applied to it to sound like something else. But that's Ryan Drummond screaming in the mic. And I find that really funny. Peak. Absolute peak. I prefer this over Open Your Heart so much more. How was that not a hit? Did not know that until now. Now you do. Came back for more. Yeah. Can feel time slipping down your spine. Try to ignore. Yeah. But you can hardly swallow. Your hands and when you can't help but follow.
I'll collect the rings. Now it's
Back where you came. Man, goosebumps. Sonic movie free moment could never, like, they tried to do this, but it was just not the same with like the random gun robots. I know why they didn't do the final hazard, because it would have been too weird for the movie, you know, because fans would have loved it, but like movie watchers wouldn't understand what's happening, you know. And it would have been too much lore to dump into a movie, but still, they couldn't top this. They couldn't top this with the robots. Also, fun fact about this fight, if you do this long enough, then the atmosphere will slowly turn red, because, you get closer to the Earth. I always found that cool, and like, during like the ending part, like, when the song ends, the characters will even, like, start shouting, like, Sonic, Shadow, get the fuck out of here, it's too late. Now movie free. I mean, they did justice with the choreography, because it had Live and Learn. I do like that, but like, it was not, it was not the same, because they were not fighting the final hazard, But it was good. I'm not saying it was bad. Come on. Fucking. God damn it. Okay, I will die, actually. I physically... Yeah. I mean, they gave us the first Saiyan fight in movie history. Also, it was, I think, the first time that Sonic and Shadow actually duded it out in super forms. That never happened in the games, which is super weird.
Sonic, Shadow, can you hear me?
Like, you would think that happens constantly, but it just doesn't. What? What? What the fuck? Man, I love Adventure 2 for all the jank. I love it. It's so cool that this happens.
What kind of monster is this? How are you doing, Sonic?
Please. Please, please. Fucking... What the fuck is this? I love it when the janky boss presents some new shit that I never seen the game do before. The most terrifying part about that fight was that Sonic actually tried attempting killing Shadow. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, the dialogue between the two is actually crazy. Like, Shadow is like, dude, I know you are pissed, so do it. Dude, get consumed by the rage, become just like me. That would be definitely really cool, with all that sarcastic manner, of course. Like, their exchange was actually really cool. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think Shadow didn't give a fuck. Like, he was ready to die, I'm pretty sure. He either knew that Sonic won't do it, so he was just rage baiting for nothing, for the crazies, or he was not scared to die. both are very likely from Shadow's like adventure to personality. Follow, right back where you came. Live and learn. And on the end. Come on, just fun. I hate this. How am I supposed to do this? Like, please, 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 let's go. Oh my god. Like, Shadow Loki started cooking him, telling him he made the same mistake he did. Exactly, he was masterfully rage baiting Sonic, actually. But he was right.
I must destroy all.
He was absolutely right about that. Like, Sonic was going on the same path as Shadow, and they really built that up, you know, like, they even talk about shit like Shadow's story started much like yours, but, you know, he went on a shit path. And yeah, Sonic was on the exact same path, so, you know,
No way that's getting through.
that's actually good writing. I think that they did it really well.
Maria.
Give them a chance to be happy.
Fulfill your promise, Shadow. Actually, we can't skip this cutscene, so we are watching it. Peek.
Chaos control.
Bam. And so the space colony arc goes back where it was, and Shadow
Maria,
quote-unquote
This is
dies.
what you wanted, right? This is my promise.
And we will
I'm
never
yours.
address the moon being blown up in half again, by the way. How you're supposed to play the game without busting a move? And we did it. We saved the day. And Sonic returns. Hey guys, what's up? We saved the day, but like Shadow's fucking dead.
Do you really think?
So I'm assuming Eggman somehow found Shadow and saved him, which is why we see him in Heroes. Yes, that's exactly what happens. He finds Shadow somehow. It's never shown or explained, he just does. And then he closed him up in his base where Rouge finds him. And basically, you know, he starts like making androids of Shadow and starts that whole could Shadow be an android? Could that Shadow be an android plotline? But like it's cleared up pretty quickly that he is the original Shadow. So yeah, that's how he appears in Heroes again. But he has amnesia, and that's why Shadow the Hedgehog happens. Which is dumb, because, you know, Rouge and Sonic could have told him everything, but hey, at least we got a game out of it that's okay.
We all did it together.
You're right.
So yeah. But yeah, at this point he dies, and he was not meant to come back. He was meant to be like a one-off character, but yeah, he was so popular that people wanted him back, so Sega listened.
Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now.
Also, this cutscene is, by the way, really cool. Like, they just talk about shit about their lives, like, we will do things with our lives now. This really felt like a big ending.
Oh, it's nothing. Come on.
Like, that was a good plot twist that Shadow in Heroes could have been a robot until Shadow the Hedgehog came after Heroes. Yeah. Yeah, that was a neat plot twist. But yeah, also this line is genius because, you know, he says the same. Shadow says the same thing at the end of Shadow the Hedgehog. Damn it, I missed it all. Yeah, you came at the very end, even though I started later than usual. Imagine if Sega didn't listen like a certain company. Like Nintendo? Making those games with a bare minimum and asking for full price and expecting us to buy it and suck it all up? Peak soundtrack, by the way. You feel life moving through your mind. And then we have Live and Learn as one final stretch. Yeah. Peak. Welcome to the stream, Luminous, by the way. At the exactly the very end. At least you can still listen to Peak with us. You can hardly swallow. So yeah, I guess now I can talk about some future stream plans now that the game is over. So next stream I'm planning to actually play the Sonic Advance games instead of Heroes. Maybe skipping Advance 3 and playing Heroes after the second one, but essentially what I'm planning to do is playing Sonic Advance 1 and 2 in the same stream, because, you know, I'm not planning to, like, get all the Chaos Emeralds and play as all the characters, so I'm going to play through both games as Sonic. Maybe even throw in Sonic Pocket Adventure if I feel like it. We will see. Maybe I will do Pocket Adventure, then Advance 1, and then in the next stream do Advance 2 and Advance 3 together. But Advance 3 might be long enough for a full stream, so, you know, I might actually keep it for one singular stream instead of pairing it up with the game. And yeah, after I'm done with the Advance games, that's when I'm going to move to Sonic Heroes, which, yeah, is also going to be one stream, probably. A new day brings a new adventure. But for now, they rest. And then they come back. Oh yeah, rest easy, heroes. Sonic Heroes. Or doing speedruns on the stages from the Advance games. Nice, hell yeah, that's cool. Then you will be familiar with stuff happening in those games. So yeah, I will probably, the next stream is probably going to be Advance 1 and Advance 2 with Sonic. And I will probably use some cheats to get the Chaos Emeralds and, you know, play, and then, you know, do the final boss. Because I'm not willing to do the special stages in you know, the Advanced games. They are very difficult. They are very difficult to reach, and, you know, on stream that would take forever. Wait a minute, did they just tease Sonic Heroes? I don't think it was intentional, by the way. Like, I don't think they knew that they are going to make Sonic Heroes, because I'm pretty sure they knew the Dreamcast is going to die after this game. But I don't think they knew that their next big Sonic game is going to be like a multi-plat game called Sonic Heroes. So, yeah. What comes up must come down. Yeah, my feet don't touch the ground. The OST speak, the game not so much, by the way. That's going to be a very interesting crash-out filled, rage-filled stream. That's probably a stream where I will be mad. I got it in your head now, you're welcome, thank you. Yeah, that stream is going to be probably funny, kind of like how the big story was, because yeah, that's going to be crazy. But yeah, I will postpone the Hero stream with some Sonic Advance. You know, I wanna play some other good Sonic games before I jump into Heroes. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's gonna be great. And then after Sonic Heroes, I think I'm going to play Shadow 05 and also the Rush games. But I will see if I can actually play the Rush games because of the weird layout. I tried playing Sonic Heroes, I immediately deleted it off my computer, damn. I tried playing Sonic Heroes multiple times, like I started up the game, but I couldn't get like past either Real Canyon or Frog Forest or Mystic Mansion, like one of those levels. I couldn't get past one of those. One depending on which playthrough it was over the years, and yeah, I just never got to playing the game, like playing through the game and actually finishing it. So it's going to be kind of like a new experience, you know, not like the adventure games, which I actually finished multiple times before. But that first line from the Sonic Heroes song is probably a reference to the Dreamcast. It could be. It could easily be. At least Sonic is always consistent with music. What goes up, Sega's console must go down. No more consoles. Sonic on... yeah, exactly. That could be intentional. Okay, what time is it? Holy shit, it's almost 11 fucking PM here. What the fuck? Okay, I think I'm going to shoot down the stream now. I would like to thank you all who joined in and stuck around and watched the stream. And see you around in the next stream, which is probably going to be Sonic Advance 1 and 2 in the same stream. So take care, you all, and goodbye, and stay safe. Bye-bye.